Introduce a Saturday Fight Night exclusive. Raleigh Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. They must go all in. Put up or shut up. August 22nd. Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
Let's get ready to rumble.
500,000? 500,000? Huh? Not a cool meal? Not 1.1, 1.2? How about that $2 million? How about that $3 million in what you were saying in the Cam Newton interview in which that was your highest payday? 500,000. Sold out arena in the State Farm Arena, huh, Claressa Shields? AKA Foofy Foofy? Foofy Foofy. 500,000. What happened to that $8 million, That $8 million deal? Oh, I remember that Good Morning America interview when you said that's just a number that we threw out there, but everybody else wanted to eat it up. 500,000. I mean, 500,000 is good money. You feel me? I mean, after you got to pay, you know what I'm saying, bell fees and sanctioning fees and taxes and, you know, trainer, the invincible manager, the gigolo from upstairs, that you claim that he's not your manager, strength and conditioning coach, nutritionist. 500,000. Kaye Scott got paid, and credit to this report comes from the Georgia State Athletic Commission, Georgia State Entertainment Athletic Commission. Shout out to credible reporter Jed I Goodman, highly credible. He got the information first, in which the Georgia State Athletic Commission has forwarded him the information. I did. I probably get all the information probably tomorrow or the next day, because I think it takes 3 business days and things of that nature when I email them and stuff like that, because these are public records. So I think whoever emails them and it gets back to you in 3 days, 2 or 3 days and things of that nature. But I think the protocols is 3 days. Hopefully I get all the information. So Kaye Scott got $54,320. If you follow the channel Punch Unboxing and I was doing it live, I say, yeah, Kaye Scott probably ain't getting no more than 60, 70, 50, 90, 100 was just too much. This is more like it. I could understand that. And she was the one with the 2 belts. Joseph Hicks got paid $23,000. Troy Isley got paid $30,000. Bernice got $20,000, and Caroline, who lost that fight, got $20,000. Let me see. Let's just go through the card right quick. So Romer got $20,000. Adib got $30,000. Ramel $2,000, $1,000. Alexander $5,000 and $1,000. Damn, man. Xavier got $150. Orlando Brown $150. Yikes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, also, now you know who was the biggest star. Who was the one that sold the most? Because if Claressa Shields got paid $500,000, right? $500,000. Taseki reported, you know, this is not from the, this looked like a contract from Zeus and Taseki. Taseki got paid $550,000. So that means she got paid $50,000 more than Claressa Shields, thus making her the cash cow of the event. As we all know that the main event of the whole show was Taseki and Big Lex. Taseki got paid the most. And the check is right there, as you see in the screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all knew. I mean, we're not dumb. There's casuals, but we understand there's a lot of casuals out there and hardcore boxing fans, but we understand who really sold that event. Shout out to Orlando Brown and Ray J, Big Lex, Taseki, and Zeus. Shout out to New Zeus Network. I think that they're the one that really made that event. And I want to credit to Taseki and Big Lex, because in my opinion, in the whole show, I think they're the one that actually took it serious. They was in shape. I think they really gave everybody their money's worth, to be honest. And matter of fact, I would like to see them ladies, take boxing serious. Taseki already getting paid more than Claressa Shields in the event. So that's the actual commission. Now, there's gonna be people out there that maybe want to lie about it. Maybe Claressa Shields gonna get mad with the commission, but hey, you can't lie because then you gonna lie on your taxes, right? So 500,000 the commission. Everybody gonna have to tax. When they do their taxes, they have to claim the 500,000. Everybody gonna have to claim the 500,000, including Claressa Shields. Whatever you get under the table, or your boo want to give you money that has nothing to do with boxing. That has to do with him giving you probably a little envelope under the table and stuff like that. Shout out to Jed I Goodman for the report, and hopefully I'm gonna get the ticket sheet and things of that nature, and really see how much how many tickets they really sold, comp tickets, official tickets, and things of that nature. How much the revenue, probably by now they know how much was the revenue and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get the information as soon as possible, so you gotta stay tuned. So again, Claressa Shields goes around and saying that she's the highest paid fighter. Let me tell you like this: Amanda Serrano Amanda Serrano's minimum is $1 million, no less than $1 million. Doesn't matter if she fights somebody that works in the halal truck, you know what I'm saying, or the chimichurri truck. Amanda Serrano's gonna get paid $1 million. That's her. That would be the less that she could get paid. And so, look, like I said before, everything is smoke and mirrors. This the reason why Shanae Shields they get mad, because they get mad when they hear the truth. See, the thing is, I'm not gullible, and I know how to get information. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jed. He got the information first. I should have wrote the email right away when I was doing the live commentary and stuff like that. He probably did it right there, so he got the information right quick. And high credible reporter, so he got probably more pull and things of that nature. But anyway, so right now she got what's out there, 500,000, not even close to $1 million. But I understand that they do a lot of showing, but when it gets down to the facts, that's what they don't like. That's what Claressa Shields doesn't like. She doesn't like the truth, because even I did a video early on, and they promoted that she was the first to headline the State Farm Arena, which it was a pure lie. I don't understand why. Why would a promotional company like Salida, why would you even throw Layla Ali under the bus, knowing that she was the first to headline the State Farm Arena, which was renamed the State Farm Arena. It was Phillips Arena, but it's the same building, it's the same arena, it's the same stage, same place, same structure, same everything. Why would y'all run with that type of narrative and throw Layla Ali under the bus? Imagine can you imagine, folks, in the men's side, if they would have said, hey, you know what? Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez that performed in Madison Square Garden, they performed there first. We don't know nothing about Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in Madison Square Garden. We don't know nothing about the past and the Rocky Marcianos and the stuff like that. No, You don't have to put down somebody to elevate yourself. You don't need to. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 gold medals. Ain't nobody taking that away from you. Nobody never tried to take away anything from Claressa Shields. Just like when she was in the Shannon Sharp interview, right? Not the latest one, the one before that, when Shannon Sharp was saying, "Oh, you're the first. Are you the first first woman boxer to get paid $1 million in a fight?" And she's like, "Yeah, No, it was Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. Why you gotta lie? Why you trying to adopt somebody else's legacy and greatness and barriers, right? Broken barriers and stuff like that, to put like if you did it. No, ain't nobody claiming that they got Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor ain't claiming your 2 gold medals. Don't claim what they did for the sport of boxing and how they elevated the payday. Maybe it would have been more. It would have been more if you would have pay attention more to your character and personality, and truly be an ambassador of women boxing and be a motivator and inspiration to women around the world. But you were too busy. You was too busy. See, without the gigolo from upstairs, you got paid $1 million a fight. So think about this. So you got paid $500,000 for this fight. This means that you probably, it just makes sense. You got paid less versus Franchon Crew de Jeune. You probably got paid less versus Franchon Crew de Jeune if you got paid less over here in State Farm Arena with all the money that they put in and all that stuff. Maybe all that money that they spend it to bring Floyd Mayweather and things of that nature, maybe Claressa Shields, listen to me. I wish you have your accountant. I wish you be breaking deals. I wish that you really check your deal. I hope you really check that you're not in the 360 deal. You know how boxing is. 90% of boxer goes broke. You say you don't need a financial advisor. If you want a 360 deal, you think where Win Records going to get their money? Where Salida Promotions going to get their money? From where? Well, you think they just throwing money away? You think they just, hey, do your hair here, buy 50, 100 wigs and stuff like that and weaves and all the makeups and here's this and here's that and here's that. And here's a $3 million bonus. Or you think that you're going to get $3 million bonus and then get $2 million and then $2 million and $2 million? No, you're not. No, you're not. The facts is that Claressa Shields got paid $500,000, not even close to $1 million. And all that bragging that she does. See, it goes back. It's not that we don't want you to make money. I want every fighter to get money. I want every fighter that get in the ring and risk their lives for pure entertainment. I want them all to be compensated fairly. It's actually kind of even sad that I seen the $2,000 and a $1,500 and $150 just to sacrifice your life for that payday. But it is what it is. Some people going to be claiming, oh no, she got more. They just didn't claim it. It was just to disclose. No. That's why I like when it's coming from the commission. The commission, that's the actual number. The ticket, actual number, revenue, commission. So all these networks and all your managers, your promoters, they may inflate some numbers. And that's why it was actually good that this fight was in Georgia. Because in the Michigan State Athletic Commission, it cannot be publicly disclosed. But in a state like Georgia, it is public. You get you can send a public request and they give you those are public records. That's one of the states and one of the commission that does that. A lot of commission around the country doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You really got to have some pull to get that information. In Michigan, you can't give you that. The only thing that they gave me was the licensing fee, which eventually is just self-explanatory. It's common sense that the licensing fee of her fight with Franchon Crew de Jeune was $1.5 million, $1.6 million, meaning she didn't even get paid more than that. And I said it. She probably got paid probably $900, $1 million, 1.2. But now I know, looking at the structure, she probably got paid over the same thing, a little more or a little less. So there's one exposed right there. So you've been exposed and you're not getting paid $1 million a pop. You wasn't the first one to State Farm. You was not the first woman to headline State Farm Arena. Layla Ali did it in 2004 and 2005. 2004 versus Gwendolyn O'Neal. And you know, you're not the first to get $1 million payday. That's something that's around with Katie Taylor. We all know that. How many lies how many alleged lies would you tell? Just keep it real. Just keep it real so you won't look like a fool and your team won't make you look like a fool. Are you gonna keep on saying that your Remy Ma's husband Remy is an ex-wife? No, she's still married. The gigolo from upstairs, Remy Ma's husband, he's still married to Remy Ma. That's his wife. And that's her husband. Those are the facts. It's time for Claressa Shields to just state the facts or keep your mouth shut. Because why look dumb? Why look stupid? Look, Shanani Shields. People are entertained by your delusion because you actually claim shit that ain't yours. He not yours. Even the tattoo that he did is funny. Even the tattoo that he did compared to the wife tattoo, you're still second place. You talking about you're the stepmother of all his children. You haven't even met the golden child. And I know why. I mean, it's common sense why there's a reason why you haven't met him. You're still going out there disrespecting this woman while they're going through a divorce. And if I was you, I'd stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're making it tough on the guy that you are in love with or in lust with, whatever you desire. You're making it hard for him. You're making his fatherhood harder. Forget about it. Even if they finalize a divorce, but you're still making his fatherhood harder. If you really love him, chill out, shut the F up, and stay in the corner and let them deal with their marriage. Let the husband and wife deal with their shit. And let the side piece, play your part. A real mistress know how to play their part. A real side piece know how to play their part. You know what I'm saying? You don't be watching Blueface. He's with I think, what's her name? Nevaeh, the pregnant. Then he goes back to Chris Sean. Yeah. It's almost like that. Y'all just not streaming it. Just like we seen Remy Ma's husband and Remy this past Christmas all together and stuff like that. Shopping in the leather store downtown Manhattan. LES. Yeah, they was together. Now you're walking embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could fight, but you can't fight this. You can't fight the truth with your lies and your delusion. The truth will always come to light. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Punch Drunk, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Subscribe to your boy. Y'all already know God first, everything second. 5 plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. And don't confuse God with the devil. Claressa Shields. All right? I'll be praying for you. Because I think that you're young enough to come around. And I know a lot of people feel like, you know what? Man, she ain't going to come around. She's just hard-headed. You probably got a reprobate mind. Maybe God gave you up to a reprobate mind. But I hope he didn't. Because I'm God-fearing, and I hope that everybody has an opportunity to walk to the kingdom of heaven. Hey, I got demons myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. We're all imperfect. But I'll be praying for you, homegirl. Anyway, shout out to your $500,000. I hope that I hope it's not too many tax taken off. You're probably gonna walk away with a cool, maybe 200,000, 150,000. Anyway, God bless, and on to the